What's up, guys? It's CV. Today, I want to talk about the riskiest yet most effective thing I did to jumpstart my business in the very beginning. I'll give you my experience on what I went through. And yeah, so if you like business videos, let's do it. One quick thing before I get started though, this one subscriber, I don't know if he subscribed, but one viewer said I look like Jiang Ku-he, and I was like, who is that, dude? Who is that? Who's this handsome fella? So I went to go Google him. This is a Chinese biologist, and bro, here's what he looks like. And I haven't slept since, bro. Like, what? That's messed up, bro. That's messed up. So I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that, cause what the? All right, but as you can see from the title and thumbnail of this video, my advice to anyone looking to jumpstart a business is to go into debt. Yeah, go into debt. Now, this doesn't mean to go max out your credit card and pay these crazy interest on it and be irresponsible with that debt. No, I'm saying to pretty much get an interest-free loan from your credit card company and use that money to jumpstart your business. So here's my example for the month. My screenshot shows that I owe $63,000 in total, and I have a $42,000 minimum payment due on April 10th, so 20 days from today. And by the way, I don't do this anymore because now I have a lot more inventory than I can move in a month. So this method doesn't make sense for me anymore, but in the very beginning, it helped me out so much. But going back to the balance, it is still very scary to look at because one mess up, right? 1 month of late payment and it could destroy you. It could destroy your entire business because credit card interest really is no joke. It racks up so fast. But the plan is to spend all that money, that's not mine, and use that money to grow the business, buy product, stream, churn it, sell it, make that reinvest all that profit into the business, and eventually pay it all off before the due date, and so you don't pay a single penny of credit card interest. And so if you essentially get this however much loan that you need for the month and just pay it all back interest free. And I'm very proud to say that I've never paid a single penny of credit card interest, even though I carry such big balances. Because again, this plan goes right out the door with one late month. One late payment and the 22% credit card interest starts racking up. Then all the profits that you do make goes towards paying back that credit card interest, which grows and grows and accumulates. So this is why I say this is the riskiest thing that I did, but it's also the most effective thing that I did. What I found when I was just starting out back then was that I just did not have enough money to be growing quickly. Because I remember back then, I would be trying to buy collections for like 65 to 75%, which was normal back then. Like now it's like 80-ish, but back then it was like 65 to 75. And then people will come to me with their collections, which things that I knew would flip and do well on stream or whatever. But I just didn't have the funds to buy them. And so next time they're looking to sell things, I'm not gonna be their first contact. So I lose that customer forever. And also the streaming market wasn't as saturated as it is now. So I was able to find packs on hobby shops such as like Smoke and Mirrors or Flipside Gaming, like all these big online retailers, they had deals for maybe $2, $2.50, $3 a pack, and you could stream it on Whatnot for like $5 a pack, make 80 cents to $1 per pack, and then just keep on churning it, right? But I just didn't have the money for all that stuff. You see, finding stuff to buy was not the hard part. The hard part was waiting for the supplier to ship it. Get it in, stream it, pack up all the orders, ship it to the customer, and then wait for all those funds to settle before you can do that all again. Like every day you're waiting for funds to settle, waiting for stuff to ship, stuff to get delivered, is another day that you're wasting more opportunities. So I think one day it just hit me that like all this wasn't working, right? Because I was getting in products so sporadically, my viewers weren't consistent, my streams weren't consistent, and so I just wasn't growing quickly, and it just wasn't working for me. So I had the bright idea of maxing out my entire credit card to buy Pokemon stuff. And it turned out to be a really good decision like now, but it was risky, guys. It was hella risky. And my limit wasn't as high as it is now. I think it was like $5,000 or so. But I just remember thinking to myself, like, if I buy $5,000 worth of Pokemon stuff that I knew that I could work hard and stream every day and just kind of churn through it, right? And make that profit, then I could pay off the $5,000 in credit card debt that I racked up, use the profits and reinvest it into the business. And that's what I did for a couple months. And believe me, it was super stressful because I was also working a full-time job back then. I was a consultant, so as consultants, we are called to travel with very little notice, very short notice, if any. So there was 1 month, which got really close. I was traveling maybe 2.5 weeks out of the whole month. And obviously when I'm traveling, I can't be streaming and working. And so that was the riskiest month for me because I think I got to like 10 days left in the month and my 5K bill was due in 10 days. And I hadn't streamed for the entire month. So again, it got to a point where I was like so close to it being due. I had to fire sell everything, try to break even, took a small loss on it just so I can get the capital back to pay for that credit card bill. So that was the closest call I've ever gotten. But sorry, tangent little story there. The main point is though, with the 5K worth of inventory now every month that I could get, I was able to stream more consistently. And with that consistency, more viewers came in. And so I was able to grow that way and make more money that way. And then started to pile up from there. So I thought to myself, let's go bigger. And that's when I decided to apply for a business credit card. And this little card right here, oh my gosh, this thing is powerful, man, because not sponsored obviously, but I wish they would. That business credit card right there has no credit limit and it adapts to your purchasing power. Sound like an ad, but essentially I could buy as much things as I wanted there as long as I paid off. So I remember the first month I had this thing, I spent like 10K, grinded it all through. Next month, 15K, next month, 20K. And that's when it started to build up from there. So now with this card, it is really scary. Like I could spend $100,000. I could swipe this card for $100,000 right now and it would go through. Like that's power that I should not have, right? But that's kind of my experience with like leveraging debt and using debt responsibly to kind of grow your business. As long as you're responsible with it, a credit card and other people's money is the biggest asset you can have. Again, this is my personal experience. And so I mean, this method is not for the faint of heart, right? Like it was a lot of sleepless nights. Because again, going back to when I was working, right? A 9 to 5. After the 9 to 5, I would go on stream for 3 hours, 2-3 hours, pack that same night. And then, so I can drop it off the next morning before work, just to work and then do it all again. So my days were, oh my gosh, they were long days, man. But I just really wanted it so bad. I just wanted to make my business grow and work, and I'm glad that it did. With all that being said though, if you're responsible with the money and you need the capital to kind of jumpstart your business, this is the best thing to do. Just be very careful, please. Do not rack up any credit card debt. Be very careful. But yeah, that's all I wanted to chat about today. Hopefully it was helpful. Maybe it was stupid, who knows, but yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Check my website, cbaknowledge.com. I do have some more booster bundles and like build and battle kits on there, some new stuff on there, so check it out. But other than that, guys, thanks for chilling, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.